Yo, welcome to the Cosmic Paradox channel. Like, subscribe, and share. Alright, now we've made it to the section where we're going to further discuss the shadow. And we're talking about projections, triggers, patterns, and more. We're going to talk about the makings of the shadow, the impact your family plays. There's so many things we're going to talk about here. So, get prepared to soak in a lot. Now, we have discussed in great detail the shadow, and we've talked about the ego. Now, if you haven't watched that movie Revolver, I would highly advise that you watch it. Now, the point of this shadow work is to own the shadow. The aim of meeting the shadow is to develop an ongoing relationship with it. Is to expand our sense of self by balancing out that one-sidedness of our consciousness and our conscious attitudes with our unconscious depths. Now, when we are in a proper relationship to the shadow, we realize that the unconscious is not a monster. It only becomes dangerous when our conscious attention to it is hopelessly wrong. So when we have a right relationship with the shadow, it provides us with a great gift. It leads us to our buried potential. If you recall in Peter Pan, it was his shadow, or chasing his shadow, that led him to Wendy. I have here the Nutty Professor. We're gonna utilize this movie to kind of look at exactly what it is we're talking about when we're talking about this shadow work and the makings and the meeting of the shadow. And further later in the course, we're gonna discuss how to own the shadow. We're gonna bring it all together and utilize those gifts that's brought to us from the shadow by owning our shadow.